Welcome, beautiful souls, to the weekly energy forecast. This is going to be from the 18th of March through to the 24th of March. So I hope that you guys are well. If you want to learn If you want to learn all about my mystery school and what I have to offer, just check the description box below. All the information's there. This week I will have available the Aries season workshop as well, which will include a workbook filled with rituals that you can do, journal prompts as well. There's activities, a challenge. There's a whole lot in there, okay? So you can check that out with the workbook, but there's also a meditation and also a channeled reading. So I do pull some tarot cards, oracle cards, and channel some messages and talk about the energy for Aries season. And Aries season is going to be a big one, guys. We have 2 eclipses taking place, and I think we have Mercury in retrograde as well, or will be in retrograde. So there's just a lot going on astrologically. So we'll have the Aries new moon, okay, it'll be the Libra full moon, but the Aries new moon, obviously Aries season is the astrological new year, okay? So it's the first zodiac on the astrological chart, therefore the new year. So lots of fresh energy, lots going on. So feel into it, but that will be available this week. So you can just head to my website at intothefiremysteryschool.com. But let's get stuck into these messages and see what comes through. Oh, well, that's a strong one to start off with. Okay, we'll get right into that. Stop refusing to see the truth and take back your power. Claim your power, okay? Stop refusing to see the truth and claim your power. So what does that mean? Now, when I say stop refusing to see the truth, how does that land with you? How does it land in your body? For some of you might be like, doesn't resonate, all good, it's general collective. Not every message is going to resonate with you. But when we don't acknowledge the truth of something, whether it's something going on around us, with someone else, with a connection we have with someone, truth within our business maybe, or just somewhere in our life, but also it can be refusing to see the truth within as well. What does that do? It keeps us in a place of being really stagnant, a place of illusion, okay? Disassociation. So see everything for what it truly is, not what we want it to be, not what we hope it would be or what we hoped it would have been, and instead see the truth for what it is. And that is how you are going to claim your power and take your power back. So that's a big energy that's coming through. The other energy that's coming through here is like listening to the wisdom of, listening to the wisdom of the soul, but listening to the wisdom of nature. Okay, so the wisdom of the cycles, the seasons, the elements as well, specifically the earth element. Yes, Aries season, which we're stepping into, is all around is the fire element. Of course, you could be working with the fire element, but also there's a lot coming through though around the earth, okay? So the wisdom of the earth, the wisdom of looking around you throughout the seasons and how the earth changes, how the earth adapts, how the earth moves, how the earth shifts, okay? Nature shifts, all of that. So taking a look at that, working with earth magic, listening to the wisdom of nature. The other thing here coming through as well is like, listening to the wisdom through others' life experiences, through books, through podcasts, through things like that. But most importantly of all is listening to the wisdom that you have within here, because that is the most important. And that's what's going to be most powerful and potent for you, okay, as well. Some of you need to shift your perspective massively, I'm hearing, okay? Massively need to shift your perspective. Get your head out of the sand, I'm hearing. It's time to heal, release, and move on. Heal, release, and move on. Okay, so if there is something, for example, that you have been doing a lot of work on, like a wound or a situation that you've been reminiscing on, you've been doing work on, thinking about a lot, giving a lot of energy and attention to it, it's time to move on from it, okay? There comes a point where it's like we just need to let go. We can go into something and learn from it and do some healing work around it, or just coming to an acceptance of something, and then there comes a time to move on. So shake it off, I am actually hearing like somatic therapy, somatic practices, embodiment practices, things like breath work as well. Be really helpful for you to get this energy out of your body, to release it, so that then we can move on. Okay, that is coming through. All right, let's get stuck into the tarot here. Ooh, okay. Well, speak your truth and speak your mind. Okay, that is coming through. That's actually a real theme for Aries season, just in general, by the way. That came up quite a bit in the Aries season reading. But we have here the King of Swords. Setting boundaries, taking back your power, claiming your power. The King of Swords is never going to give his power away to anyone. Okay, anyone. He is the straight shooter. He is the leader of his own life. He speaks his truth. He speaks with clarity. Can be a little harsh in the words, so just be mindful of how you speak your truth and the way that things are communicated, okay? But through speaking your truth, just seeing the truth, like having that clarity and just seeing it for what it is, this is going to bring about freedom. It's going to free you from, I'm seeing like chains. It's going to free you from chains. You're not going to be chained to this situation, this person, this past event, this thing anymore. We need to break free from it because we are moving into a brand new year, but also it's just time. It's just time. And this is then going to allow new foundations to be built, new things to be built, new ideas to come in, creativity. I'm also hearing like there's new community being developed. So whether this is a new community of friendship or new community within your business or just your community in general with where you live, and maybe just diving into that more, or finding your place within community too. But it feels supportive. It feels very village-like, okay? It's like having your village, having your people. When we also claim back our power, or claim our power and call back our power, and we stand in that, we manifest from that place, okay? And we can manifest a whole bunch of magic and a whole bunch of abundance. So just keep that in mind. Because if our power is over here and with that person, with this past thing and whatever else, okay, then what happens? Our energy is elsewhere. Our energy isn't where it needs to be. We need to be here, okay? In the body, not out of it, in the body, connected to the heart. Feet planted strongly against the ground. Roots growing from the feet into the earth. Standing strong. The magic you will create from this place is next level, okay? Is next level. What else, please, for this week? Oh, my nose is getting itchy. Just gonna give that a shuffle. That's it. Okay. Thank you. We have the Ace of Cups, okay? Filling up your own cup. That's also how you take your power back, okay? Is filling up your own cup, being stuck in other people's drama, or, you know, being annoyed with someone or having conflict with someone and continuing to just feel that tension over that, versus just helping that melt away, helping that release from the body, that shake, heal, and move on energy. Let's shake, heal, release, move on. Okay, there is a big release needing to happen. But if you just fill up your own cup, focusing on the things that you love, focusing on filling up your own cup that helps the mind, the body, the spirit. What makes you happy? What makes you feel good? What makes you feel fulfilled? Okay? What brings you joy? Bring more of that into your life in general, but specifically this week, okay? I think this is going to really help shift some things and also help you to see clearly, because I think that's going to help get the head out of the ground, okay, and claiming back that power. And also, if your head is stuck in the sand, you're not going to be able to hear any of that wisdom, any of that intuition, any of that inner knowing, any of that channel guidance. You're not going to be able to hear any of that. So head out of the sand, see the truth for what it is, accept it, do what you got to do to release it, claim back your power, fill up your cup. So much clarity is going to come in. So many answers are going to come in. You're going to know what to do. You're going to know how to move forward. A lot of messages coming through. A lot. Okay, what else plays here? We have the Hermit, the soul's journey. Some of you might even just be feeling needing to just pull back your energy, or definitely pull back your energy from situations that aren't serving you, okay? Call that energy back. Do some sort of ritual or practice to call that energy back. But by just retreating for a little bit, going into that hermit mode to fill up your own cup is going to recharge the body. It's also going to be a place where you're going to be able to learn something deep that within yourself that you haven't learned yet or quite understood yet. It's like there's some sort of clarity that comes out of stepping into the hermit mode, but you don't need to be there for long is what I'm hearing, okay, at all. But by just working on yourself, or working on your craft, or working on a hobby, or working towards your business, okay, so you might even just need to literally pull back your energy for a while because there's something you need to work on, there's something you need to focus on. Okay, and I don't necessarily mean working on yourself. I think if it's going to be on yourself, it's about filling up your own cup and recharging your energy. Okay, but here it's like working on your business, working on a project, working on like your to-do list, whatever it is, but pulling yourself back so that we can work on this. And that's going to help. It's going to help things just move forward. It's also going to help you free up time is what I'm hearing too. You might be feeling a little closed off at the moment. If that's you, that's okay. Just don't stay too closed off for too long is what I'm hearing. It's okay if you need to pull back for a bit, but just don't place up walls. Boundaries and walls are different. Remember the difference. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull a oracle card to close this out. We have affirmations for growth. I spoke about earth magic and working with the earth and just that element this week. So getting your hands dirty into the ground, if you can, maybe plant something or go and buy an indoor plant, okay? Bringing some of this into your space, I'm hearing will be really helpful. But also remembering too that growth is a process and we're constantly growing and we're constantly evolving. But that doesn't mean that we're a constant self-improvement project or that we need to be constantly self-improving. It's just as we move through life and we navigate life's experiences that are just gonna happen because, hey, this is Earth School. This is what the human experience kind of is, part of it anyway. And we're gonna grow anyway, just through life. So stop looking at yourself like a project. Stop looking at yourself like some sort of thing to improve because you think if you do that, then like life's going to get easier and you'll get everything that you want. It's just about allowing the natural growth to occur, not having our head stuck in the sand, of course, or going into disassociation or bypassing, but just allowing the natural flow of your own evolution to take place and doing the things that make you feel fulfilled and a lot of joy and the things that light you up and discovering new hobbies and trying new things. And that's what brings the growth and that's what brings the evolution. That's then what brings in all the magic and all the wonder and all the manifestations and all of the dreams and the wishes and just all of that. So play around with more filling up your own cup, okay, with the Ace of Cups. Filling up your cup is important right now, especially if you're someone that is constantly giving. Stop it. Spirit says stop. Okay, we're not doing that anymore. But you're not a self-improvement project, okay? So just remember that. It's okay we have seasons of a lot of growth, of course, and sometimes it feels like we're in that darkness and that's okay, but really just focus on the joy, focus on what brings you joy, and call back your power, claim it back. Send you guys love.